In this video we're going to get lights in, grilling, bumper on, wings all lined up, badges, indicators, the doors built up, dashboard, seatbelt, airbag, you name it, it's all going to be together. Check it out. So that's the van, back from paint shop. Just going to give you a little run round of what we've had painted. We had to have the back bumper painted. There's a couple of marks on the back bumper here where the forklift picks them up at Copart. And moving into here, as you've seen before, someone had stuck some plastic arches on with the tiger seal. Managed to get it off the paint on the metal, but not on the plastic. So we've had to have both corners of the bumper painted in. And then when we had the front painted and the door, I've now had the quarter blended in. As you can see, where it's blended, and then it was lacquered up to this line here with some edge foam. So the top's original, but the bottom has been blended, lacquered in. Side door. As you can see in the inner steps, you can actually see where I put in the pieces. Nice, easy repair, very minimal filler. Backs of the doors. Both wings. The bonnets hasn't been touched. That is the original paint. So colour match is now pretty good. And then same on this side. Wing, door, and then we blended into this door. So same again, halfway in this door has been blended, and then we just mopped up the rear quarter where the tiger seal had been that side. And the bumper is in the back, just stop it getting damaged on the recovery or anything. So red bumper, we've gone black on the inserts. Next up is just get it in the workshop and get it all built up. As soon as you get 2 minutes. Oh, no door seal. Right guys, as you've just seen, we've got the van back from paint shop. So next step is obviously start getting it built up. In this little clip I'm just going to get all the trims, fog lights, parking sensors, wire loom for the sensors, all fitted into the GTT bumper. Yeah, I'll pop it on time lapse. Right guys, the bumper, I've made that look harder than it should have been, to be honest. Reason being, in the bag of screws there's 3 different types of screws, like little ones with washer heads which fix all the grills in the back, but there wasn't a certain amount for each section, and there was 3 slightly different screws. So I've used the ones I could in where I could, but there's some with a point on, some with a flat head on, and then there's some with no washers on, but I can't see no wear for the ones with no washers on. So I'm a couple of screws short. The bottom splitter piece, I'm going to actually put that on when the bumper's connected to the van. so I can hold and fix it, because there ain't no pre-made holes for the splitter. So I'm going to actually pop rivet that on when it's on the van. I think that's the way it's got to be done anyway. So looks like there's no fixings for that, and there's no pre-made holes. Maybe you could use some of them black push clips like under the fog light trim here. But to the next problem I've had, there's actually two of the same side of these 3D printed trims which go here on the bumper. That's the same side. So I'm going to have to phone up Transporter HQ and see if they can send me one for the near side and some more of them little screws, because I'm a few short, too short for the one trim. Yeah, and then the other thing I wasn't sure about, where they're fixing. You pop these little 3D printed tabs into there, and that's one of the fog light hole screws. So am I meant to drill that and put a screw through there? I'll ask that question as well. Well, yeah, that's the bumper built up more or less. The only other thing I've got to do is glue in these fog light trims. Where have I put it? Oh, it's here. Them. There's no way of fixing them on, so I'm going to have to bond them in. They just go on the front of the fog light there. And then also, the other thing I've got to do is either plastic weld or plastic glue the two outer parking sensor brackets on. I'll do that off camera. It's dragged on way too long. But yeah, I'll lift the bumper up and give you a quick look of how it looks. About them last couple of bits on. Let me know what you think. Right guys, just done a bit off camera. This video of doing that bumper done me in a little bit, to be honest. But yeah, I'll show you what I've just done. Just put a couple of bits together and I'll run you through that now. So as you can see, I've got the wing all fully bolted up, lined up against the bonnet. We've got the new strip on the wing with the indicators, smoked ones from Transporter HQ. We've got a brand new wing bracket, along with, there's a rubber seal that goes behind the light there. Got the new lights in place, along with the brand new gloss black grille. I've still got to get a badge. Managed to get this headlight in, got it all lined up. Same again here, wings all bolted in, lined up against the bonnet. But I haven't put this badge on and this indicator yet, because I need to get the bulb fitting, what sits in between the plug and the new indicator. I don't know if I've misplaced it or if it was broke. I'll pop the lights on and show you that. Well, that's the headlights on. You can see you've got the DRLs as well as the headlights with the upgraded bulbs in, and the indicators. I'm not sure how good that's showing up on the camera. But yeah, they look really nice. Same again, you got the sequential, whatever it's called, matching from the indicator on the headlights to the indicator in the wing. So yeah, let me know what you think. Progress is going well. Right, it's New Year's Day morning, about 8 AM. Let's get to it. Gonna get these doors built up, gonna get all the sound deadening put in, door lock mechanisms, door catch, mirror, then all the front panel. There's the bits, the wiring, front panel, some door rubbers, and sound ending there. So door handles in, door rubbers in, sound end is in the door. I'll show you that. As you can see, we've used some dodo matting all on the inside of the door, from the top, then the bottom, and then tried to go over the middle section. And then I've also used a little bit of this dodo matting, eggshell looking, not eggshell, egg box looking material. Just a little piece above and a little piece below, just to catch the unwanted sound waves from the audio when I put the upgraded audio system in it. I would have liked to put it over the bar, but I believe the wind will catch. So I've just put a little piece on top and a little piece below, which makes a massive difference in these transporters. Right, doors built up, door handle, mirror, glass, rubbers. I was going to put the wind deflector on, but I've just noticed that glass has got some chips in. So it must have been where the old mirror had impacted the glass. I'm going to have to get a new glass. Just come around this side. All the panels back in now. I've removed the old speaker, ready to have the new upgraded speakers in, but that'll be in a separate video. Yeah, so that's all in and working now. Shame it's got to come back out, but it is what it is. Pair folding mirror. So yeah, all back together and working. Spot on. Both doors built up now to a position for the audio, so them are watertight now. Next up, get the dashboard out, steering wheel airbag out, and get that swapped over.
Good to go. Ready? Sure?
Dashboard's out. Screw behind the clocks was difficult to try and get to because the clocks was really hard to try and get out. So what I chose to do is to actually snap the dash from there. That way I could get to the clips behind the clocks to get the clocks out and then just take the screw out. Obviously the dash is scrap anyway. Then the other hidden couple of bolts was these two 10mm here. Well, there wasn't much hidden, they just wasn't clear. So yeah, apart from that, it's just loads of little T20s. Let's get the new one in. We've had a right game. Transporter would not start when we pulled the dash back together. Popped the airbag in, had no horn. And I thought it was something to do with the airbag, so I had to use the wiring off the old one because it was different for this new airbag. for the life of me. Checked all the fuses under here, fuses in there. I thought I put the computer on, would not connect to the car, couldn't find it manually, nothing. We've literally took it apart, put it back together, and I've just took the clocks out again because I was going to, in the process, taking the dash back out to see if there's anything I've missed. And then there's a module which is down here. I don't know if you can see, that's the light done. I don't know if you can see it in there, the back left, there's a black module. The plug had somehow undone itself or been caught and come out to there, and that's why nothing would start. Bear in mind, I haven't unplugged that module at all. So yeah, now I'm just plugging it in. It's reading now. Just going to clear all the faults, many of them, but it does now start. So if you ever do something like this and it won't start, trace your steps and check that plug of that module. That's all the sound editing done in the front cab on the floor, bit in the steps there, bit patchworky like, but hopefully that'll make a bit of a difference for the road noise. I've had that black cover off as well, it's all done under there in the tunnel. The other thing we've done is I've just run the power cables through and then put them into the engine bay ready so I can put the mat in over the top. Steering wheel's back in, dash back together more or less, just the bottom half once the carpet's in, well, the rubber matting. Right, that's as much as the inside as I'm putting back together for now. Stereo's half out because that's getting replaced. Door cards are still off because we're putting upgraded audio in there. Seats are back in, matting's back in, steering wheel's back in. Unfortunately, dashboard's got to come back out. I forgot to change the chassis number plate on the back of the dash. So when I do the audio, I was going to have to pull the dash back forward, change that little plate, which is a bit annoying, but that's in. Seat belts are in. Driver's one was wrong, so that's got to be replaced, or I'll wait for him to get back to me on sending me a new one. Yeah, that's all the inside back together more or less. So now what we do, we'll show you the front end. Before that, these seats, I've just got to clean them, fix this one armrest, and then these will be going up for sale. There was retrim by Salvage vans, got like a grey suede which is very dirty at the minute, and red stitching with a black vinyl. So if these are any interest in anyone, drop us a message. But we'll show you the front end now because that's back together as well. Right, front end's back together, a little bit of a mission, but I think it looks quite good. Got the gloss black grille, the gloss black badge, obviously the GTT bumper. We had the inserts here painted gloss black, same as the lower section of the bumper, and then obviously you got the black gloss black trims as well. As I said before, we've got the nice Transporter HQ headlights and the indicators as well. If I'm honest, am I happy with the quality of the bumper? Not quite. You can see we've got a little gap here and the same the other side, and I've looked underneath, and the reason being the back of the bumper is actually sitting against the crash bar itself, so there are a lot of adjustment I can do with that. I'm going to have a look when it's on the ramp, see if I can manipulate it into place somewhere, but we have got a little gap there. Wind deflectors, we've put the wind deflectors on. Next video will obviously be the aeroid and the alloys, and we'll get this thing from being lifted to being slammed. Right guys, that's another video wrapped up. Just want to say thanks to everybody who's supporting us so far, subscribing, liking the videos, even getting in the comments. Yeah, love reading them comments. So we're just about to cross the 2k mark as it stands, so keep subscribing, obviously keep liking, and let everyone know. Next video, see you then.